Picture this, your name is Shinji Mikami and it is December of 1999. While you're panicking about the impending doom of Y2K, you're sitting high atop the survival horror genre, fresh off the success of Resident Evil 3, one of the most successful horror games of all time. The launch of the PS2 is right around the corner, presenting all kinds of new possibilities. So you take a moment to glimpse into the future. What do you see? If you saw an impending identity crisis, then ding ding ding, he's our big winner. Gene, tell him what he's won.
You get nothing.
Oh, okay, you're the man. Get the fuck out. I'm just kidding, you can stay. Because Mikami and his team working on the next installment of the series was a shit show to say the least. My god, did they go through so many builds. First, Mikami passed it off to Hideki Kamiya and was like, hey, you get the baton, you go for it. And Kamiya wanted to create a more stylish, action-oriented game with superhuman characters and fast-paced combat. And then Mikami was like, that's not what we fucking do here, bro. That's not what we do here at all. You go over there, you go play with those other nerds. And he did, and created another beloved Capcom franchise. You may have heard of it. Maybe played one of the 6 games. They're called Devil May Cry. You idiot. Let's get about 3 more times with the Fallout Hallucination and HookMan versions of the game until Shinji Mikami stepped back in and was just like, gee, fucking Christ, guys, fine. I'll do it myself, alright? Like, he played Resident Evil 0 and described the series at that point as cookie cutter. It was no longer surprising, it was no longer special. He thought the old way of doing things were shackles, holding them down, limiting their creativity. With that in mind, they then created something that, like, I guess you could say maybe was a massive success and redefined a whole genre of gaming and had such a lasting impact on the gaming world that we're still very much playing games that were heavily influenced by Resident Evil 4. I guess you could say that if you want. Like, I don't know if you want to do that. Maybe if you wanted. If you're thinking that, you can do it. What is this? Am I kawaii? Oh god, shoot me in the fucking mouth. Now, I fucking love this game. I remember in 2005, when it came out, I went to GameStop for my very first I'm about to get fucked moment, alright? I took 22 games in there. I got 4 games. I got Mortal Kombat Deception, pretty solid choice. I got Fantastic Four. I'm embarrassed to say it happened, alright? X-Men Legends have fooled me. My brother was leaving for college, so I got him a copy of Need for Speed Underground 2. It was ridiculous. I'm the only one who had a GameCube. How the fuck was he gonna play it? And number 4, this perfect piece of art right here. Jesus Christ, do I love this game. I've owned this game on almost every console I've ever had. It is amazing. It is a landmark title. So grab your fucking popcorn. Today we're talking about Resident Evil 4. Okay, don't grab the popcorn. It's maybe a bit of a, it's a little much of a snack for the, it's not gonna be a long video. Let's just go. Resident Evil 4, or as it's known in this house, My Date with the President's Daughter. Just said, fuck all that sloppy shit. I want to kick zombies in the face, alright? No longer were we dealing with these sloppy, clunky tank controls. No. We were out here dropping headshots on headshots on headshots on headshots. Daddy loves a headshot, alright? Be cool that I just called myself Daddy. No longer were we walking face first into the unknown because, spoiler alert, we could see where the fuck we were going. Whoa. That is a bold choice, fellas. That is a bold choice. The third-person camera angle allowed you to actually see what you're doing, giving you a greater sense of control. I was still worried that someone was going to sneak up on me, but now I actually had a chance against a horde of these Spanish fucks / priests of the Juggalo Order, I think, is what their biblical name is. Especially because the AI in this game is so dynamic, so if you suck at the game, it's going to give you a little space and be like, whoa, this guy needs some time to figure his own shit out. But if you're good at the game, they're going to be like, look, we need this guy's fucking heart on a platter, let's go get it. Which I think is amazing. And the game's AI constantly tries to flank you from your blind spots, which I think is wonderful because it doesn't allow you to keep your fucking eyes down the barrel of the gun the entire time. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. Also, there are a lot of bear traps in this game, which makes no sense to me because this is clearly a twink. Plus, now you got this motherfucker laying down one of the most iconic video game lines of all time. Just, what are you buying? All fucking game long, and I can't get enough of it. Even the escort mission that takes half the game is still not that bad, especially by escort mission standards. Jesus. Ashley is annoying, but I can tell that bitch should go sit in a garbage can, alright? Occasionally she's even useful. And also she has one of my favorite, hey Shelby, stop being a pervert moments ever. Oh.
Hey, what are you looking at?
When I was 13 years old and that happened, I just immediately dropped the controller. I was like, who the fuck saw that? Who knows? How did they know I was gonna do this? Oh, naughty boy, naughty boy. I think the things that made the game stick out to me the most were probably all the post-game content that you unlocked once you beat it, which gave it a high level of replayability for me. Like Assignment Ada and Separate Ways were a great way to round out the story and see some of the other shit that was going on the side that allowed my shit to transpire. Really appreciated that. Also, Mercenaries mode is some of the most fun shit I have ever played. I love that. I, to this day, will go and delete all my save data, so I have to get 5 stars on every level with every character again. I will play that shit till I die. However, I think the coolest thing to me in this game was this. I had never played a game with the New Game Plus mode to that point, and once it started, I couldn't stop. Not only did it give me a chance to max out the stats on all my guns, and then sell them back to buy an infinite rocket launcher, and then learn maybe you shouldn't just use that in the game because you will 1000% blow Ashley up with it, is not a question of is. It's a win. You're gonna do it. Now, the influence and lasting impact of Resident Evil 4 cannot be overstated. This is such an important piece of gaming history and the progression of what games have become. Like, it inspired so many of our favorite games. Like, we got scary ones, we got sad ones, we got I'm So Big and Bad ones. It's all that good shit. It is directly responsible for some of your favorite games being made. Like, Dead Space wasn't being made before Resident Evil 4. They were working on a different game. They played Resident Evil 4 and were like, let's fucking do that. That sounds so much more fun. And I'm very glad they did, because that's one of the best survival horror games we've ever had the pleasure of enjoying. Now, while Resident Evil 4 is an unquestioned masterpiece in the gaming world, it is also divisive amongst fans of the series and fans of survival horror, because it really signaled a shift in both. When they were making this game, Mikami's team was very apprehensive to make any substantial changes to his already established and successful formula. People loved these games, and they didn't want to be the ones to fuck it up. However, once Resident Evil 4 was such a massive success, everybody tried to copy what they were doing, which pushed the survival horror genre a little more towards action and control, rather than giving you a character that felt weak, and that's where the fear would come from, that you couldn't fight back, that you had to run, that you were always in danger, that you might not be able to fight off. I think how ridiculous the push towards action in survival horror got is best exemplified by Chris Redfield punching a boulder into lava. That is so fucking stupid. I love this game. Resident Evil 5 is amazing. This is so fucking stupid. And Resident Evil 6, don't even get me started. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. If you didn't like Resident Evil 4 because Resident Evil 6 happened, I get that. I will 100% give you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of a leeway on that one. However, survival horror is bouncing back in a real way, and it's great. Like, a few years ago, we got PT, which is probably the most terrifying piece of horror media anyone's ever experienced. That shit, you will not catch me playing that game alone. I guarantee you, that ain't happening. Resident Evil 7 had me scared shitless half the time. I loved it. And then Resident Evil 2 and 3, the remakes, oh my god, they so perfectly merged Resident Evil 4's gameplay with what made the original so appealing, which was the creepy exploration and the backtracking and the puzzle solving, all that good shit that made those clunky controls feel bearable. Because I went back and played Resident Evil 1 while I was writing this script. Jesus Christ, is that a sloppy bitch. Also, if the horror of if part of the horror and the fear of your game is from the fact that your character moves slower than shit and you're not really able to fight back as well as you should be, even though you're armed with the fucking teeth, then that's not good or sustainable game design, especially evidenced by the fact that Mikami didn't want to make that shit in the first place. He didn't want to make these games. He wanted to make a first-person survival horror game, but he was limited by the technology he had at the time. So he pivoted and he caught lightning in a fucking bottle, and we're all better for it. Like, these games are iconic and gave us so much. But Resident Evil 4 did not kill them. Time killed them, progress killed them, technology killed them. If I had to give up more of these for getting everything that came after Resident Evil 4 and more of this good shit and the remakes that really enhanced the games, in my opinion, in a fucking heartbeat, it's not even close. So what's the point of this video? Really just to tell you how much I love this fucking game. Like, I really just wanted to talk about it. Every time I play this game, I'm immediately transported back to being a 13-year-old boy in a trailer outside of Austin, Texas, staying up till 5 in the morning so I can ignore the fact that I'm grounded and pop a couple headshots like, sorry mom and dad, none of the breaks, that's what was happening. This game has been a constant comfort to me throughout the years. And it even led to the co-op mode for Resident Evil 5, which brought me closer together with my best friend, and I will always cherish it for that. I will always go back and replay this game, like the campy ass story, the hidden goodies. That's never gonna not be funny to me. Oh, and just the all-around incredible game modes that are included in this package. Oh, they mean the world to me. They really do. All right, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on socials, all that silly shit. But more importantly, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm always happy to see you guys' comments. I'm always happy to read them. It's the best for me. So yeah, let me know what you think about the game or survival horror or just how you're doing. And for the love of fucking God, have a happy new year, because do we all fucking deserve it? Jesus Christ. Oh. Ooh, it was a long one, but we're gonna do better this time. It's gonna be a good year. I can fucking feel it, all right? Most importantly, take care of those sweet little baby angel butts so I can see you back here next time, all right? Get out of here, I love you. Mwah. I gotta stop kissing you guys. We don't know each other. I mean, I have a small channel. We probably do know each other. We might have met already. Okay, bye.